It's on.
This is our old wooden candelier that we just fixed before by replacing a bulb. As again, that would do the trick. I got these from various places. Back in 1936, for only 1 year, a company made something called Whirl-Glow.
Oh, that's the...
Little paper shades that you put over these bulbs, and the candeliers work best because they stay straight. I can't imagine putting this on a tree. The way it should work, if it does, is you put this little cone with a pin on it, and then try to get the shade on the pin, which is, you need a scotch and soda to calm you down first. Less coffee. See if I can get that on there. Okay, so what should happen is the heat of the bulb goes up through the little vents on top, you know, and it rotates. So you've got motion for your Christmas. And when you know, go ahead and, depends on wind too and how cold the room is, but in essence, basically, as it heats up, these should turn, and they usually do. One will go a little slower. Or
how fast is it supposed to go, though?
They go slow. The graphics on them are, you know, nothing crazy, and it's not like a motion lamp. But when you put a bunch of these on a candelier and those little guys are turning, it's pretty cool. It's a little too cool in here, weather-wise, and depends on how hot the bulb is, too. Sometimes, like I say, these are paper, and they've survived since 1936, so if you haven't been educated by the Long Island school system, you might be able to figure out how old that is. They have to sort of be straight. Can you imagine trying to put this on a pine tree and everything's hanging there? This one's a little bit warped. But that's basically what they do. Whoop, just banged into itself. So that's enough to give Dad a set of nerves over the whole thing.
I can see the design on that one.
You can see the design. And like I say, when all things are good, that'll just keep turning. It's hitting its neighbor. And that's called the Whirl-Glow revolving light shades. They only made them for a year. I think they're reproing them. It looks like something you could do yourself, I would imagine, with a little bit of care and, you know, little patience. And you want to, you know, be able to run the bulbs, and then you can put bubble lights in these also. These make great bubble light displays.
Was that one?
Yeah, there's one up there with bubble lights in it. If you want to get a clip of that.
Those things are neat. I haven't seen those in years.
Those are the C6 bubblers. The C7s they released a few years ago are not as cute. There she goes. Now she's really taken off. Isn't that exciting? That would make your heart go pitter-pat in 1936, right? So that's an interesting. They probably show up here and there on eBay or some antique shops and stuff. It just amazes me that such a cardboard, flimsy thing like this would last all these decades. So I get these out here and there and have a half a glass of brandy, watch White Christmas, and then I try to set these up. Some turn slower than others. Even the glue on the paper with these pins, it's amazing. It still holds up. So that's an idea of the C6 candeliers. By the way, you will never, ever, ever, anywhere, for any reason, see one of these in a window at Christmas. I don't get it. I've been looking here for 27 years. I have never seen one of these in a window. These were so common years ago. You can go to yard sales here on the island, and I can find these. Nobody ever brings them up. I guess if they don't work, they think the whole thing is blown. They don't remember that they're in series. But unfortunately, if you get one of these, it'd be neat to put in your window for Christmas in case anybody has a brain cell awakening and may even ask, hey, what's that, you know? But Never. With all the ones that are around here, you can go in any neighborhood, drive around for ages. Mostly you see minis and never anything with C6.
Or singles, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you see the cheap singles they sell in Walmart. They were down to 39 cents one year. I got some.